It's a and with tip-off coming up. We've got
Kevin, thank you.
indeed something special, David. Thanks. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Nurkic, and it's Ariza in at the small forward. And for Dallas, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. Now here's Porzingis. Over Anthony. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. Porzingis has got the first points up on the board for the Mavs.
Very hard to contend with a player with the size and touch and well-rounded offensive game that Kristaps Porzingis has. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Here's McCollum following the score by Dallas. Lillard, right side. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Lillard. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. The 11-footer. Nurkic can't hit. The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Doncic kicks to Powell. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And born and raised in Toronto, Powell is part of a growing legion of NBA players who hail from up north.
We the North. How about upon arriving in Dallas, he became the 5th Canadian to suit up just for the Dallas Mavs organization alone. So college and NBA scouts spending more time there now. What a beautiful country with plenty of basketball talent. Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Porzingis passes to Powell. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Powell's got 6.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Pass to Lillard. Back to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. Porzingis inside. Covered by Anthony. Count that one. He's got 8.
How about the vision from the young Latvian Porzingis, showing he really can read the floor and capitalize.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Ariza goes in. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Ariza. And that's now 6 points for Nurkic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. And it goes down 2 points.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
It's Ariza on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Here's Trent. Now Whiteside. Clock at 6. Collins passes to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Collins. The offensive rebound. Another shot. Passes it to Little with 1 on the clock. Back to Whiteside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. And Portland with a change here, too. Rodney Hood's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Now here's Brunson. D right on him. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Good. And it's good off the back rim and in.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Curry. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Here's Trent. Second chance shot. Right side, the pass to Trent. He kicks to Little, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. 9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. There's the lob to the hoop. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
We've got more in store for you right after this. Before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He had this to say when asked about his...
I know that when the main guy usually decides to move on,
He's willing to bear the brunt, and he's also looking out for others.
Great leadership. His teammates seem to rally around that, and it's why every team he's on is a difficult out.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second quarter. Whiteside is out there with Collins. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then it's Little. And it's Trent in at the point. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season, the Blazers were beset by injuries, and they fell short of their goals. Their star, Damian Lillard, said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Trent passes to Collins. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Curry with him. Now guarded by Hood. And Cauley Stein with the basket on the assist by Curry. Cauley Stein's got his second bucket of the game to go. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Collins passes to Whiteside. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Here's Hood, finished off the break, and the Trailblazers lead by 1.
That's the exceptional speed of the talented Rodney Hood. Leaks out with perfection.
Right outside. And the pass to Brunson. Here's Cauley Stein. Dallas moving it around. Curry, good.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance. And boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lillard's checked in for Zach Collins. Cauley Stein kicks to Marjanovic. Deflects the pass. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Wright finds CLA Stein. Over Whiteside. That misses off the backboard. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Portland shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. CLA Stein passes to Marjanovic. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. Feeds it to Barea. Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Marjanovic. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Whiteside. .1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Barea.
Well, the ball handling skills of Barea are nearly unparalleled, efficient and surprisingly elusive.
They get it back. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Nurkic.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
It's stolen by Anthony. And finished off by Nurkic.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now the feed to McCollum. Yep, it counts. McCollum's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Wright finds Barea. Here's Marjanovic. Covered by Anthony. Curry. And he makes good on the layup. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Nurkic against Curry. Pass to CLA Stein. Marjanovic with it. With 1 on the clock. And he lays it up and in. Marjanovic has got 7 points. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, the first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. And
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Yusuf Nurkic.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Mavericks. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. Free throw line jump shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Well, you have got to take this shot away from Luka Doncic. He's too good to be given the mid-range look.
Here's Nurkic. Nice move. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like John Moran, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Dallas making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here's Lillard. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 4th assist in this one.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Inside. Here's Marjanovic. Great D that time from Nurkic. Portland leading by 3. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Porzingis.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Whiteside, the pass to Trent. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. To the inside. And there it is for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Collins passes to Whiteside. 5 on the clock. And finished off by Collins.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Pass to Trent. In the corner, Collins with it. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And here comes the break. Finney Smith can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And the basket by McCollum.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Hardaway. Little with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And that'll be 2 free throws. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Whiteside, good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Porzingis, good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
McCollum passes a little. Back to McCollum. He dishes it to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Brunson kicks to Curry. Up again. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 6. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the 3. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Mavericks trail by 8. Brunson kicks to Kleber. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And for Portland, their shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. And a wide open look for Hood. Good on the 3-point shot. Hood's got the lead up to 11 now for Portland.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Dallas moving the ball around. Back to Curry. For the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Seth Curry with the answer and the payback from distance. What a competitor.
Hood with it. Pass to Lillard. He feeds it to Nurkic. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A different look for Dallas. Porzingis is checked in for Dwight Powell. Justin Jackson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Barea, the pass to Curry. Oh, good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Down low. Nurkic finds Ariza. Back to Nurkic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A physical big. Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Jackson. And Doncic is subbed in for J.J. Barea. Nurkic with the steal. Ariza outside. There's the dish to Nurkic. Knocked away. Out to Anthony. To the middle. A shot off that time. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. And Curry, here we go. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Porzingis. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Portland. They've led by as many as 11 points. The pass to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And that's now 11 points for C.J. McCollum. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Curry. Inside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Portland with the ball. Portland leading by 10. Cullen passes to Carmelo. This one for 3. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And just a massive player Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Hardaway goes in. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Hardaway with the steal. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Anthony kicks to Lillard. High post, Nurkic. He's against Porzingis. Dives for it, and Portland turns it over again. A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Curry, and it's Wright in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And they double up Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Over to the wing. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Powell. And it's Portland with the rebound. Anthony with it, out guarded by Porzingis. Feeds it to Ariza. Back to Lillard. Ariza outside, pass to Nurkic. And here's Ariza. Makes it off the glass.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And Porzingis goes it down hard.
Don't sleep on his athleticism now. Porzingis plays well above the rim.
And a wide open look for McCollum. And it's off from three-point range.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
The shot. Nurkic can't hit. Right outside. Lob pass to Porzingis and stolen by Lillard. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Lillard.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Coming to you today from and with
Kevin, thanks.
he stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Chris is out there with Green, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. Here's Curry with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got the first basket of the game for the Warriors. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Curry. Thompson in the posts, covered by Lillard. Back to Wiggins. Curry looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Chris. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone, Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, I mean, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, changes that whole narrative.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Here's Nurkic, and he converts the layup.
Well, Nurkic is so big, does a great job, and fends off the defense on his way to the score.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The three-pointer, no good. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Wiggins finds Green. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Anthony. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Nobody near Lillard. His three-pointer's off the mark. Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Curry with it. Lillard picks him up from outside the arc. And the Warriors miss again. For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. It's a 3-point game. Anthony taking his time here. Back to McCollum. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, C.J. McCollum could teach a class on how to get and-one opportunities.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Here's Curry with the 3. Pascal inside, working on Collins. Looney, and Whiteside sends it back.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
Here's Toscano. Wiggins passes to Toscano. Count it, good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Goods checked in for McCollum. The Warriors also with a sub. Poole's checked in, and here they come. Here's Pascal, and the rejection by Collins.
Good job, Collins inside, quick off his feet.
Here's Curry. 1:43 left to play in the first. Three-pointer, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Knocked loose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, you know, if you only look at the box score for Zach Collins, then you're missing the whole picture. He's a terrific defender.
I agree with you, GA. I think his scoring is going to come, but obviously they have potent guard play, and that's not much needed. What is needed is on the interior, him being active as a big man and defending around the rim. That is something that Zach Collins is capable of doing.
Little dishes to Whiteside. Collins against Pascal. Here's Whiteside. That one goes. Count it.
Quick elevation for a 5. Makes him deadly on the interior was Whiteside.
And Curry has it in the corner. Passes it to Smilagic. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Trailblazers trail by 4. And he bangs it home with one hand.
John Collins, pretty fundamental. Nice job of finding a teammate.
Warriors have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Curry is inside. He's guarded by Collins. Smilagic misses. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Now here's Hood. No points in the game yet for him. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pascal.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, this is what the offense is designed to do. Get a guy like Klay Thompson in the situations where he's got great confidence to come through.
Little. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display.
Oh, my wife, for sure. No.
Sounds like he's got a good team both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter, we've got Eric Pascal. And it's Smilagic in at the center, locking down the middle.
And Nasir Little, a player who fell on draft day, ended up with Portland. You know, he didn't do much as a rookie, but the potential is there.
For Nasir Little, it's going to come down to the defensive end of the floor. If he can get minutes out there and show that he's willing to get down in the stance, become a stopper, some of that offense is going to come along as a byproduct of playing with better offensive players.
Thompson from long range. Portland grabs the miss. Anthony's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Little finishing it off.
Ariza's been in the league a long time, so a great job of reading the defense with some rhythm that time.
Here's Poole. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts. Portland trailing here. Outside Anthony. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Ariza passes to Nurkic. Fast break. Here we go. Thompson for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Anthony gets to Ariza. Nurkic finds Ariza. Back to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
Thompson looking for an opening. And Chris throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Little with the ball. Working on Thompson. Pass to Carmelo. Now here's Little. He's covered by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
They kick it out to Green. Here's the break. Anthony's shot is off. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the three and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Nurkic has got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. The pass to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
He's taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
Collins dishes to Lillard. Collins passes to Nurkic. And he banks in the layup. Nurkic has got 8 points.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Right side, Green. Pass to Looney. Out left to the wing. Here's Wiggins. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Here's Lillard. Kept alive. Nurkic. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. He's got 10.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Lillard against Curry. Here's Looney. A second chance effort. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
Curry passes to Looney. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. Looney. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
And the jam by Whiteside.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Wiggins outside. To the paint. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Looney.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. And he doesn't get talked about that. And that should do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Yusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Nurkic, and it's Ariza in at the 3. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Melo getting up there at 6'8", rising up and getting to the rim for the throwdown.
Passes it to Green. Back to Thompson. For the tie. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 6.
Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively, but for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep a defense honest.
Curry passes it to Chris. Buries it down low. Chris has got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Well, Marquise Chris, you got to remember, 240 pounds, so scoring through contact is possible.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. McCollum dishes to Nurkic. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from 3 isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact.
Thompson from long range. And it's Portland with the rebound. Anthony gets to Ariza. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point Portland lead.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Curry passes to Green. Lets it go from deep. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Green. 11 points in the game.
Got to do your best to make Steph put the ball on the floor. I know he can still do that, but catch and shoot is just deadly.
Lillard the pass to Anthony. Now here's Nurkic. Not a lot of room. Lillard dishes to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Well, Nurkic tonight stepping up in a big way and taking the lead role here offensively.
Curry passes to Chris. Nurkic with the block. Here's Ariza. Chris with the rebound. Warriors trail by 3. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Nurkic. Wiggins passes to Chris and stolen by Ariza. Lillard with it, and it's McCollum in the corner. Down low. Kicks it out to Ariza. To the inside and stolen by Chris. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Wiggins finds Chris. Outside Curry for the tie. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Thompson with the bucket.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Ariza dishes to McCollum. To the middle. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Anthony kicks to Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. Nurkic up top, covered by Chris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anthony, the pass to Nurkic. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And the Warriors with some changes. Smailagic is checked in. And it's Eric Paschal in for Green. It's Curry with the drive. Smailagic connects on the open J. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Well, the point guard's responsibility and it's Curry in this instance, is to keep your teammates involved. Nice play.
Hood dishes to McCollum. Out to Hood. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He's been a major... And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Then it's Eric Pascal. And it's Toscano in at the three, the small forward. Pass to Smilagic. Pascal against Collins. Pascal, the pass to Smilagic. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
There's the pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. This one for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 19 points.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
And finished off by Collins.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
Pass to Pascal. Thompson from long range. Another three for Golden State.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Trent passes to Whiteside. Here's Collins, and he gets the whistle. Two. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys.
Thank you, David. And Thompson launches it from deep. And another three for Golden State.
Is that the shot that gets Klay Thompson going? Most of them do.
Collins finds McCollum. Back to Collins. Pascal with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry passes to Looney, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Thompson. Collins grabs the miss.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's McCollum. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, fearlessness by McCollum there, willing to take those big shots in the game's biggest moments.
Thompson for three. Again, the miss by Thompson. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Portland. Here's Trent. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson. So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Thompson from long range. Again, the miss by Thompson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Whiteside, good.
And it's nice to see Whiteside stepping up in a big way with buckets like that.
On the wing, Thompson. Passes to Curry. Beyond the arc. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A 3 from McCollum. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Looney. Now here's Curry. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 14 points now in the second half.
Oh, man, the baby-faced assassin stepping up right there. Such a great score, and what a situational step to get it done.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Trent passes to Ariza. Count it!
Trevor Ariza has been around the block and seen this before.
And there's the pass to Toscano.
To the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
McCollum dishes to Whiteside. It drops.
And this is why they have him as their star player, Whiteside, with the ability to step up in the clutch.
Curry outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. In the corner, Collins with it. Changes up. Whiteside kicks to Collins. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Here's Trent. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. That was a fun night. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. And it's Chris in at the 5 down low. Lobbed up there for Green. The shot that time not on target. Fast break Dallas. Here's Powell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
And here is Powell after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson.
Yeah, he's known for his finesse game, guys, but Porzingis showing you there. He's got some power to his game, too.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Making the impossible look easy. Wiggins with great creativity in the air. He typically hangs in the air a little longer than the average bird, though.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And Chris throws it down.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. And Wiggins throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The finish and the jam by Steph Curry.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And again, the turnover by the Mavericks. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Inside, an intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Marjanovic comes in for Porzingis. Jackson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Curry subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Cauley Stein trying to free himself up. And that one drops for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Thompson outside. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that. And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And that one's good. Marjanovic.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Outside, Green. Jackson against Wiggins. Chris. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort. Mavericks trail by 16. Here's Curry. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Marjanovic has got 6.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Cauley Stein. He dishes it to Jackson. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And simply put, the turnovers have been the story here in the first half.
Yeah, they've been trying to do things outside of what they can do, playing outside of themselves. And that's resulted in a lot of costly mistakes.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Back to Porzingis. 3 seconds left. He lays it in.
Boy, you look at Porzingis. This guy is very skilled, and you give him those kind of looks, he'll cash in all day long.
Whoa!
He got it in!
How about that? How about that shot to beat the clock? That one covered some distance.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
Can't tell how many shots I've taken in my life. And
as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Looney. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Poole in at the point. Curry finds Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the Warriors making a change here. Smailagic is checked in to the paint. Porzingis with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Tries to save it. The Warriors pull it in. They led by as many as 18 points. Pascal, the pass to Wiggins. Some nice passing by Golden State. Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Outside for Curry. Passes it to Porzingis. The tray.
And, you know, getting up into the shooter is Wiggins. I mean, has all the natural tools and skills, I think, to be one of the best defenders in the league.
And Clark, the second time was the charm for Seth Curry. Last season, he returned to Dallas after they let him go to Portland for a year.
Greg, sometimes we've seen it on the court. Sometimes we see it in life. I mean, you don't miss something until you don't have it. And Seth is more than just a shooter. He's a great shooter, but he's also a very reliable ball handler. He's unselfish. He doesn't take anything for granted. He plays hungry, and Dallas realized the mistake they'd made and went about correcting it.
And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's foul number 2 for him. Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. Down low, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 17. Hardaway finds Powell. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Unhindered, going all the way. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And Doncic is subbed in for Hardaway. Porzingis lays it up and banks it in. Porzingis has got 4 this quarter.
You know, Porzingis is a guy who's used to having to fight his way through the defense, and good balance allowed him to do that there.
Here's Curry with the 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And yes, it's good. Doncic has got 6.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
Smailagic passes to Thompson. Curry against Porzingis. Puts up a 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Warriors leading by 13. The pass to Pascal. Back to Curry. Shoots the 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Kleber. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pascal with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Doncic against Pascal. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Pascal, the pass to Looney. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Curry outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 16. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Curry. Finished off the break. Curry's got 18 points.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the 3. Pascal inside. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After 1 half, what a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 18 points for most. And that's a
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 slot. Good work there as it goes. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux. right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Powell, and Curry subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Curry with a wide open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 5.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
Curry against Doncic. Curry's shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Mavericks trailed by 19.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
From deep three-point range, that shot off the mark. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Porzingis at the elbow. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, guys, this is a danger Porzingis poses in the open floor. He's excellent at getting to his spots.
And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Shot clock at 3. Wiggins drives in.
Boy, that's a smart drive by Wiggins. That's reading the defense and making it happen.
Here's Marjanovic. Count it. 8 points for him.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Pass to Poole. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Smilagic. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
A different look for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And it's DeLon Wright in for Luka Doncic.
Finishing with authority. You'd like to see Wiggins playing with that kind of attitude and edge.
Curry with the bounce pass. Cauley-Stein passes to Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Shooting for Dallas.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And just like his brother Steph, Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
Pass to Poole. 1:36 left in the third. To the middle. Here's Looney, and he jams it with authority.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Kleber finds Cauley-Stein. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Cauley-Stein, a serviceable shooter at the line. Let's see if he can make them count.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 22 is their biggest lead. Wiggins outside. And here's Pascal. On the wing, Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Hardaway. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Pass to Looney. Now Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Toscano. No good on the triple. Mavericks trail by 20. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Right side. Pascal with the steal. And And it's the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball. Right wing. Launches it. Toscano misses. Hardaway passes to Kleba. In the corner, right with it. Misses there. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Eric Paschal. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. Paschal with the ball. Now the pass to Curry. From deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Eric Paschal. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic comes in for Hardaway. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge. And it's Chris in the corner. Curry kicks to Green. The 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Wiggins outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Doncic bounce pass. Powell finds Porzingis. Out to Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Curry's checked in. Back to Wiggins. On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 6. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
You know, Andrew Wiggins is getting better at recognizing what's available from the defense in these screen and roll sets.
And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Warriors leading by 16. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. For the 3, Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. Right, the pass to Powell. Dishes to Doncic. Rejection, and they get it back. Stolen by Thompson.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
A 3-pointer, Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wiggins has got 19 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Wow. 3 on the clock. Here's Wright. That one good for 2.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Steph Curry.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Golden State. The Mavericks also with a sub. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Wright. Curry fires from way outside. The Warriors pull it in. 22 is their biggest lead. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Thompson passes to Chris. Wiggins left side. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's...
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For And the Blazers couldn't have looked any sharper as they came through the tunnel. And before we get going,
Well, guys,
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 spot. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. Now, here's Nurkic. Ariza kicks to Lillard. To the inside. 5 on the clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Nice D from Doncic.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Porzingis with the steal. Finney Smith passes to Powell. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Lillard. He can't hit that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Now, Doncic. Out to the right wing. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's stolen by Ariza. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
McCollum, he's a threat in transition. He excels at leaking out, and then he knows where to run in the open floor.
Doncic dishes to Powell. And stolen by Lillard. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And that one is good.
Well, I love Nurkic's shot selection. I mean, outstanding at getting to his spots and converting.
Brunson the pass to Finney Smith. Nurkic with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Back to Nurkic. Kicks it out to McCollum. Buries it from three-point range. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
With the quick, accurate release, McCollum thrives on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Doncic with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Yes, that goes in. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Now here's Anthony, following the miss by Porzingis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Brunson. Passes it to Kleber. Three-pointer. Lillard with the rebound. Portland leading by 5. Outside Anthony. Brunson against Ariza. And a wide open look for McCollum. Finds himself wide open and drills it. He has 7.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
You know, his offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you. Anthony
looking it over. Lillard outside. Nurkic, the pass to Ariza. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Brunson has it in the corner with the shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Doncic with the steal. Fast break Dallas. Brunson, good. And here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
That'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
And that does it for the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 5. From Portland, we're back. Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how he's...
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from a tough...
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys. What do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, you've got Little. Collins is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Trent in at the point guard position.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Kleba, the pass to Doncic. From downtown. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
When D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And a bounce-back season for Whiteside. Got the minutes he wanted with Portland and showed he could still be an impact player.
Yeah, he showed he's still a monster when it comes to blocks and rebounds. This year will be the most telling with Whiteside. He's got a new deal. I want to see if he keeps pushing himself or reverts to lazy play.
He gets that one. Whiteside's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Trailblazers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Little. Collins with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Trent passes to Whiteside. The pass to Trent. Porzingis with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Curry leading the charge. Feeds it to Doncic. And stolen by Hood. Pass to Trent. Here we go. One-on-one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Brady, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
And stolen by Whiteside. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And that's an intentional foul. Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Anthony dishes to Nurkic, and the shot is good. Nurkic has got 6 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Anthony with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Lillard outside. Inside, Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Outside Anthony, 5 to shoot.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. He looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. But he clearly has something left to offer.
Fires from deep. Arizona. Mavericks trail by 18. Cauley Stein passes to Marjanovic. It's stolen by Anthony. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. And the three ball is good. He's got 5.
And with his ability to accelerate, defenders have to be careful against Lillard. It's either give him the 3 or risk the blow by.
Dallas moving the ball around. Cauley Stein kicks to right. Curry deciding where to go with it. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? McCollum, no good. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Cauley Stein, the feed to right. Cauley Stein with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Curry with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. They just... And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Hardaway. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward position. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Porzingis with the steal. Doncic outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time. Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Back to Anthony. The dish to Nurkic. He feeds it to Carmelo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Outside Hardaway. Right side against Powell. Doncic outside. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Dallas again missing.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Marjanovic comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Curry subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Passes it to Trent. Now Hood. Here's Trent. In the corner, it's Little. To the wing right side. Trent passes to Little. Here's Trent. Guarded by Doncic. Trent gets the bucket.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Dallas. It's an 18-point game. Doncic kicks to Marjanovic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Cauley Stein. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Clock at 6. To the paint. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Count it.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Back to Hood. Kicks to Collins. Down low. And Hood the bucket on the assist by Collins. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Cauley Stein passes to Curry. Good on the triple. Curry's got 6.
You got to love the decision-making from Willie Cauley Stein. I mean, aware he must keep improving his passer.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. Then for the Mavericks, Mike Powell comes in for Marjanovic. And it's DeLon Wright in for Doncic. Lillard, the pass to Hood. Back to Lillard. Right side Hood from deep. And there's the pass to Trent. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Little. Hood for 3. That one, no good.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Back to Lillard. Out to Hood. Takes the 3. Whiteside. Great positioning on the putback.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Curry passes to Cauley Stein.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
In the corner, it's Little. Back to Hood. To the right side. Over right. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
And now Portland on the break. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to McCollum. It's McCollum on the wing. Over Kleba. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Mavericks trail by 21. Here's Porzingis. Here's Hardaway. Misses in close.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Ariza finds Anthony. To the middle. Porzingis with the steal. Kleba against Ariza. Kleba the pass to Pop. That one doesn't drop. Anthony with the defensive effort. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Feeds it to Lillard. Passes to Carmelo. Back to Lillard. To the inside. Whiteside, good. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Then for the Mavericks, Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Wright. Ariza goes in. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And the way Ariza uses his length to get to the basket is just sensational, just tirelessly attacking the rim.
Hardaway, no good. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Anthony kicks to Ariza. Kicks it out to Lillard. Back to McCollum. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Porzingis has got the ball. And he gets the bucket.
And just wanting it more there. You gotta like seeing Porzingis beat everyone to the spot in the open floor.
Hardaway with the steal. Doncic passes to Porzingis. That one falls. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Nobody near Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
That's his first personal foul.
Free throw drops from Marjanovic for the Trailblazers. And so he makes both from the line. Trailblazers leading by 19 points. Swanigan kicks to Hood. Portland moving the ball around. To the middle, the 11-footer. No good off the back of the rim. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Porzingis with the ball. Now guarded by Hood. Out to Hardaway. And the 3 off target. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Trailblazers.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Hassan Whiteside.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
Pass to Azania. Here's Swanigan. Outside Collins. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And they'll keep possession. The rebound by Marjanovic. Cauley Stein in the post. Working on Collins.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Swanigan the pass to Hood. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Here's Dallas. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Berea with a wide open look. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Swanigan the pass to Simons. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly... Up next, welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Nurkic in its center. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the center, locking down the middle. A shot by Curry, no good. And here's Portland. Anthony, the pass to Lillard. And a missed layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
A putback, and Wiggins able to finish.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter, just over a minute played. It's stolen by Green.
If you could stay active on defense, good things usually...
Wow, hammering it in!
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Here's Curry with the three. He can't get it to go. And it's Portland the other way. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. A quick shot there, and it's off target. And Chris throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And Curry, here we go. Chris can't hit.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Drops in the tray.
A thing of beauty, Steph Curry shot from distance, pure.
It's stolen by Curry. 4-on-1, and they're running. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Anthony dishes to Lillard. Kicks it out to McCollum. Passes it to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Yep, that one goes in there. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate, good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Thompson for the triple. Portland grabs the miss.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And the basket by McCollum. The Warriors lead it. Pascal kicks to Curry. Back to Pascal. Pass to Wiggins. 1:04 left here in the opening quarter.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
McCollum finds Whiteside, and here's Ariza. Back to Whiteside. Pass to Ariza. And stolen by Ariza. And the basket is good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. It's McCollum on the wing for three. Whiteside, and Whiteside stays right with it.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And stolen by Whiteside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Wiggins. 6 points for him. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
McCollum right side. The feed to Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Whiteside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Portland out in front. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping.
I think in the past, anytime
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got Andrew Wiggins, and it's Pascal in a power forward position. That's the Warriors' 5. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Out to the right wing. Now Collins. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Nurkic is checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Little passes to Collins. Right wing. Down low. Feeds to Nurkic. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Collins has got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers.
Now Collins continues to play hard and determined to get inside to make it happen.
It's deflected, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the Warriors making a change here. Chris is checked in.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos, has started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
Warriors trail by 3. Floats it up for Wiggins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Verticality gives Wiggins the upper hand, almost unstoppable once he's midair.
Collins against Green. Here's Nurkic. In the corner, it's Little. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision-making can be that much better.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
There's the triple. Chris with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
And I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Golden State. Lillard's checked in for Portland. Now, here's Lillard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, Damian doesn't need a lot of time to get a shot off and found some space there.
Here's Green. Back to Curry. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Trent can't hit. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter, and that one, good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And the pass to Trent. He feeds it to Nurkic. Outside Hood. Back to Nurkic. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They trail by 1. Thompson for 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Thompson's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lillard outside. Portland again missing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Smailagic. Thompson outside. Curry on the wing. From deep three-point range. And it's Portland with the rebound. 1 second left. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome. Andrew Wiggins was the man in the first. He had 12 points, 2 assists. And that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Nurkic, and it's Ariza in at the small forward. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Kicks it out to Ariza. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard finds Anthony, shoots. No good from the wing.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now a 7-point Warrior lead. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And finished off by Nurkic.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Here's Chris. The Blazers getting the bucket. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And a switch here also for Portland. Collins is checked in. That's good from Chris.
Marquise Chris has potential oozing from his fingertips. So exciting and so athletic at that 4 spot.
And here's McCollum for 3. Portland with a new 14. Goes up again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Collins, a great high energy player, and that's something coaches really appreciate, that players are going to come in and give them that kind of effort on a nightly basis.
Looney's checked in for Chris, and a switch here also for Portland. Trent's checked in. Thompson misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the basket by McCollum.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
Little, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Warriors leading by 5. Pascal kicks to Thompson. Here's Looney, and he goes in for the dunk.
Always got to keep your eyes up, make sure you see open teammates, and Clay did it that time.
Now here's Little. Tight defense on him. And it's McCollum off the drive. Chalk up 2 there. Collins has got 5 now.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Out to the right wing. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drills it from outside. He's got 8.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
McCollum left side. Pass to Trent. He dishes it to Collins. The shot from the low post is good.
Capable of torching you from that spot. Collins looking very comfy.
Here's Poole. He's guarded by McCollum. Pass to Poole. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins for the Trailblazers. Whiteside's checked in for Collins. Rodney Hood subbed in for Little.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Here's Whiteside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Once his team got Whiteside the ball that close to the bucket, the defense is absolutely at his mercy.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. Here's Curry. He has 6. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside, here's McCollum. Sweet move. Up again. And it's in there. Whiteside's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pascal kicks to Curry. Thompson from long range. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. Anthony's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's McCollum. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Curry passes to Pascal. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds in the game. For the tie, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Warriors on top. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Curry is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Green. Then it's Eric Gaskell. And it's Smilagic in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And that one's good. Green.
Solid decision from Draymond there, seeing a lane and jumping on it in no time.
Ariza dishes to Nurkic. Back to Ariza. Portland moving the ball around. Nurkic kicks to Ariza. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Warriors leading by 4. Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Down low. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Here's Lillard. It's stolen by Green, and it's the Warriors on the break, and Wiggins throws it down.
Great activity defensively. Draymond Green keeping the arms moving, plugs up the passing lanes.
And here we go. There's the pass to Curry. They kick it out to Green. Back to Curry. Pass to Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. A three-pointer, Wiggins. A shot missing. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Now here's Wiggins after the miss from Klay Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Chris finds Curry from past the arc with the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 18.
He has the tools and the physical advantages. Marquise Chris wanting to be more active on the offensive glass.
And here's Thompson. Pass to Chris. Outside Curry. Over Ariza. Again, Curry missing. Trailblazers trail by 18. Lillard from deep three-point land. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. On offense, here are the Warriors. It's been 16 straight unanswered. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Pass to Thompson. Now Green. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
One thing that's quietly understated about Steph Curry is that competitive fire to keep pushing the envelope. Even though he's set these high marks and these high bars, he wants to see if he can eclipse some of the marks that he set in the early part of his career.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Offensive rebound. The pass to Toscano. Lee against Collins. Curry passes to Lee. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Warriors making a change here. Bowman's checked in. Here's Simons. Hezonja on the wing. And too long on the shot.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Here's Smailagic. Lee outside. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Swanigan pulls it in. Good, the pass to Collins. Count the basket.
And boy, what a much-needed bucket there. Ends a 16-0 run by the Warriors.
Here's Bowman from deep. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. it's ended.
Hey, Kevin.
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Chris in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Dallas, inside at the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Hardaway is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Finney Smith in at the small forward.
You know, oftentimes we talk so much in terms of Steph's scoring ability, but I tell you what, he's one heck of a floor general as well.
Greg, he probably doesn't get enough credit for how he controls the pace, his ability to orchestrate the offense. He can create for himself, certainly, but don't sleep on his ability to create for his teammates.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Doncic feeling it out. Hits the three-point bomb.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrated.
And the Mavericks with possession. And the dunk by Powell.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And now here's Chris. Curry outside. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, it really doesn't matter whether the offense is clicking. Steph Curry's long-range shot is a reliable option always.
Powell, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Right now, trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Chris kicks to Curry. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I think perhaps the most underrated part of Steph Curry's game is his physical and mental toughness. It does not matter the contact. This guy won't be denied.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The 3 for Doncic. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Wiggins passes to Chris. There's the dish to Green. Thompson surveying the floor. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one. I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Goodness. Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. To the inside. Hardaway with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. No good from Finney Smith. The Warriors trail. Chris kicks to Green. Porzingis with the steal. Finney Smith passes to Powell. And stolen by Chris. Outside for Curry. Sinks the triple. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient, will take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney Smith is a guy you can win with.
The pass to Poole. To the middle. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Toscano. It's rebounded by Brunson.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Now, this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes, sir, that's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
Wiggins passes to Poole. To halt the run.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line, and he makes the first. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Wright, the pass to Curry. And the shot goes in. Curry's got 5.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Wiggins outside. Back to Looney. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Here's Wright. And he gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Curry against Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's Dallas leading by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of something.
Realize how easy it is to get looks from him.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. Maxi Kleber is out there with Cauley Stein. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Curry in at the 2. Back to Wiggins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And how about a 44-inch vertical leap for Andrew Wiggins, and yet not interested in competing in the dunk contest.
Greg, he can really get up, but says he keeps it simple when he does. One hand or two, he's a game dunker more so than an exhibitionist.
Pass to Brunson. Cauley Stein in the post. Curry against Wiggins.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
A different look for Dallas. Porzingis is checked in for Cauley Stein. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. It's Curry outside. The Warriors pull it in. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Here's Smailagic. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving it in.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Thompson from long range. He doesn't hit that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Porzingis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And now it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
And Thompson launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Well, you can see in transition, it's DeLon Wright's speed that makes defenders nervous. This guy able to get in transition so quickly.
He rifled that one in from distance. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Curry passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Pass to Toscano. Thompson against Wright. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Klay Thompson.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Right side. Here's Porzingis. Outside for Curry. It's good from long range. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance. And boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
Right at the free throw line. And another basket for Golden State. 1:15 left now here in the second. Curry with it. 8 points for him. Porzingis high post. Back to Curry. Doncic outside. To the left wing. Here's Kleba. No good on the 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Curry can't get it to go.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pascal finds Curry. It's rebounded by Dallas.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
It's 2-on-1. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson is so great at sprinting up the floor, exceptional at getting to the right spot.
Passes to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Thompson passes to Smilagic. Here's Curry with the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
I don't know that we'll ever consider him a lockdown defender, but boy, Seth Curry works hard. He's fundamentally sound, and he's in the...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. Well, for them. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brother, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins, and it's Chris in at the 5. Curry against Doncic. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Off target from 3-point range.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry for the lead. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Doncic.
If he sees a lane to the rim, Doncic will capitalize. Nice drive.
Thompson misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And down it goes, jamming that one home. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 14.
Don't let the size fool you. Steph Curry can get the job done inside.
Curry passes to Marjanovic. Back to Curry. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Now the pass to Marjanovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Marjanovic has got his first bucket in this one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Curry. And the layup is good. And the Warriors lead by 1. Here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Curry with it. Now Green defending. And stolen by Chris. Wiggins right side. The 3. And again, Stephen Curry. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Chris. Porzingis with the block. They get it back. Pass to Green. On the wing, Thompson. Fires for 3. The rebound by Marjanovic. The Mavericks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Another miss by Curry.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
The deep 3 from Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Curry passes to Marjanovic. And it's blocked.
Oh, the freak athleticism. Chris with the tools to be an elite rim protector.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Mike Powell comes in for Porzingis. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Warriors leading by 5. Curry passes to Looney. And the powerful one-handed slam.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
Cauley-Stein's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, Green. Back to Curry. Higgins outside. Basket pool. Here's Looney. And he banks in the layup. Looney's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Warriors.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Here's Hardaway. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Feeds to Cauley-Stein. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Willie Cauley-Stein, Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Wright in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. He hits both from the stripe. And here's Brunson. Hardaway passes to Cauley-Stein. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Here's Poole, guarded by Hardaway. Pascal, the pass to Looney. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. Mavericks trail by 7. And so it's Golden State with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Wiggins drives in, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
But defense can't do it much better than that. Andrew Wiggins, though, the wiry strength to convert off contact.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's Poole. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Warriors lead by 7.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Here's Looney. He can't get that one to fall. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. Hardaway passes to Cauley-Stein. Misses from close range. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Looney. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. Porzingis is coming in for Wright. Curry's checked in for Hardaway. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
And Green slams it in.
Well, Green likes to push the pace, that's for sure. Great at making his way up the court and getting to the right spot.
Inside. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Marjanovic.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Curry finds Chris. Thompson against Porzingis. It's Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Passes it to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Curry is inside. He's covered by Thompson. Can't cash in from close range. There's the pass to Green. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And the call. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It is easy to get lost in the well-rounded offensive game of Klay Thompson, but let's remember, this guy is an elite defender. Quick feet, great athleticism and length. Boy, what a player.
Curry looking around from outside the arc. And the three ball is good. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
The three ball. And no good that time. And it's Dallas the other way.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Warriors.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steph Curry.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Pass to Thompson. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's stolen by Green. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson for the triple. Outside for Curry. Launches a three.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka.
And stolen by Wiggins. Hardaway with the steal. And stolen by Wiggins. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.